Hello everybody, this is Tazzitis and welcome back to Minecraft! Now, I'm currently recording this the day before. Oh, yeah, you could bring it in, Jeffrey. You could bring it in. Thank you so much, appreciate it. I'll see you later, okay? Sorry, that was my sister bringing in the timer. That was my sister being nice enough to bring in the timer. Sorry about that. She's awesome. Gonna put this on for 30 minutes. Ah, there we go. My sister's awesome that way. But here we are, back to Minecraft. Now, we got our Minecraft and all sorts of distraction. My sister's awesome that way. Okay, so we're back to Minecraft. Now, I'm recording this currently a day before Friday and all, so I'm recording this the day of. And as you can see, I put the category and I put the stuff right here, the days of that I've been playing. Now, I will say, it shows a lot more, and I'm going to explain this, because this shows a lot more days than just, say, the days that I've been actually playing. And also, I took it off because I thought it was embarrassing that over thing. But anyway, this is supposed to be a series that we're supposed to be playing for literally the whole year, so things are going to change, and there's going to be a lot of days, so I'm not going to be too concerned about the days I play in Minecraft. Also, I realized that basically the day-night cycles in Minecraft, like the in-game Minecraft days, I believe are 20 minutes. So basically, a whole day in Minecraft is 20 minutes, and another one is 20, so I think it's like 40 minutes altogether in Minecraft and also, I don't know. But there's like, the days are shorter than actual real-life days, so the days on here don't really account for, like, the days in real life. They don't count for the days in real life. So I could be playing for, like, 3 days, and it could show, like, say, if I've been playing for, like, 24 hours, then it will show, like, more days than in real life where I've been playing it. I will also say that I've been wishy-washy about, like, doing certain things inside of Minecraft. Been very wishy-washy doing certain things in Minecraft because I was like, well, I want to show progress, but I don't want to progress too much because then that's unfair for the people watching and all, because I want them to see, like, want to come with me and, like, progress. The problem is I can't always record because there's people at home. Also, if you guys haven't noticed, I put some flowers down here because we have got a lot of bees and I want to make sure to feed them and all. A lot of flowers, and also the flowers look good. It gives it that little fantasy element to the forest. And I even put, like, I took the yellows and the pinks and, like, put them in random areas and stuff. So I put them, like, here and here and spliced them. And also the magical flowers will grow all over the whole area. So that's cute. Also, I've been trying to desperately try to fix this garden. Trying desperately to fix up this garden. And, oops. Get up there. And stop. There we go. So, we got our wheat field right here, and we got our carrots and potatoes right here. Also, we had a bit of a problem right here. I don't know if we spawned here or whatever, but there was a chainsaw guy, a chainsaw hand guy. I had to get him out of here. I'm probably going to have to put either a house or something here because I don't want anything spawning down there again. And speaking of things that are spawned, you can't see it from right here because it's like, but right down there on one of the mountains, there's a plague doctor. And I'm terrified to death of going anywhere near him. So I got this tower right here, as you can see. Nice high tower. And I got this other tower and everything that I was working on. And eventually I will put a tower over there. And I might do that before we go on our adventure either tomorrow or today, depending on what. I might pre-record it, might not. I'm trying to figure out that, because it's pretty late in the day and I can have so much to record. I also got this garden right here that I'm doing, and the villagers are helping me do that. Thankfully, we still got all these beds. I've noticed that there's been a lot more baby villagers than recently, but I've also noticed that they've been wandering around outside the village. Eventually, I need to get him out of here. I need to lure him out of the village and get him out of here. But let me show you guys what I've been working on so far behind the scenes. Mediocre stuff. I've been basically filling in this area over here because this area was too deep and all. I've also been cutting the stuff right here. I basically... Oh, sorry, that was the candlelight. But I've been cutting, basically, I cut the whole top of the thing right here and lowered it down. And I think I might lower it down another whole section, depending on things, because I really do like how things look. Also, there's a whole area right here that I had to basically, it exploded, and I had to fill it in. I had to fill in this area over here too, just to start over again. So I basically used up all my dirt, and basically I'm using up all my... Hello, villager. What are you selling today? Oh, you're the one that I took the pants from. I bought the pants from. Okay. So I basically put all this right here, filled in all this area right here, filled in this whole exploded area right here, filled in this area right here that got exploded because of the dang, not zombie, but the robot. And I'm going to basically take this whole area right here, and I'm going to fill it in with, like, cobblestone like this, I hope so. And I'm going to basically put water in it. I'm also going to put fish in it, because if you remember, we got that cod, and we got all that fish from the villagers, and I'm also planning on also getting some more fish in them. And then we're going to make a bridge from this area to that area, because I think it'd be really cute. And I also, not sure if I put it on this side or this side, maybe this side, maybe this side. I also want to put a pen for cows. I want to put a pen for cows or for horses over here and all, because I think that's really good to be able to have that, because basically the one thing our village doesn't have. Also, upstairs, up on the mountain, I really want to put more houses, because the more houses you have, the more beds you'll have, the more villagers you'll have, and the more this whole thing. So I'm thinking about basically somewhat deconstructing this entire mountain right here, with basically the wall be the stop point of everything. Basically deconstructing this entire mountain here, and basically putting inset houses inside the mountain and all, and also around this whole area. But that would take a while, so there's going to be a big long progress of me doing that and building it in. Plus, I really do, I also really like the idea of putting a bridge across here and having like a fish, like having tropical fish and stuff inside the thing, inside the lake. So that'd be really cool. But also, I gotta finish doing that up here, and also I'll probably extend and put some villages back there in the cherry blossom things, since mobs don't really, the s.c.p. mobs don't affect the other one, but it also means I'm gonna have to put fences around the actual houses themselves, and stuff like that. So, I got a house right here that I've not finished, and I got one right here that's already been finished. I also want to make sure that I got staircases and stuff that I need to build out. I got a staircase, not right here, but on the other side I gotta build out. But basically, the villagers are doing good. They're doing pretty good. Okay, I got a wandering trader over here. Let's see what he got. I think one of these had green dye. This one does not have green dye. For 1 emerald, I could get 8 more redstone, red cloverwood thing, and I could also get some gunpowder. I could also get some gunpowder, which would be really nice. Some of this. Really nice. Also, a fermented spider egg is really good. Oh, the fermented spider egg I have to give to him for that. And also, I really don't like giving away my buckets because I only got so much iron. Which brings me on to the next thing we need to do. We desperately need to go out there and we need to get into that tunnel. We need to get into that tunnel that I showed in the last one. That underground tunnel with all the dripstone and stuff. Oh! Where'd you come from? Ah, so the shy guy killed one of you little shits. That's good. Also, another thing that I unfortunately have to do. I was looking at the stuff for SCP, and I realized something unfortunate. I'm going to have to really get a lot of resources in order to be able to create several of the stuff that's for SCPs. Did you get trapped in here? This is the worst thing about this, is that they keep walking off, and they keep walking off into the pen, and I'm really concerned that a zombie's going to get them. Thankfully, that problem hasn't happened yet. This is a fisherman. Okay, he's a novice. Oh, the good thing is he only needs 10 coal. I've been gathering coal, but I really would like... And I've also basically been pumping up basically been trading with the villagers, and they've been basically advancing to the next level. And I did manage to get 2 swords. The problem is they're not giving me a lot of diamond wear and a lot of diamond armor. But I keep seeing a new one, so who knows. So, this is a fisherman. And basically, I mean, it wouldn't be that difficult. So basically, we do the coal first, and he's 10. And then we can eventually capture some fish, and we can give him some fish. And being as he's trapped in this, and that's why I haven't released him yet. Though he's new. But the other one, the flincher, dang it. Yeah, let's try to trade with him. Hey, I used up all the sticks, and I'm really aggravated they don't let me do that anymore. Because basically now, in order to advance him all the way to expert, so I can get an enchanted bow, basically the only thing he has is an enchanted bow for $10, for 10 emeralds, which I have. The problem is I need him to advance, and when he's in this stage, it's a very, very long, advancement. And he's not letting me do sticks anymore, so that's pisser. That's unfortunately a pisser. He's not letting me do the diamond, not letting me do the twigs anymore, the sticks. So now I gotta do the flint. And as you guys know, if you play Minecraft, getting that flint is A to the wall difficult. It's very difficult because you have to keep... And now I'm stuck in this pea pen. I'm stuck in the sheep pen. So now we're gonna have to gently get in. Shut up. I hate when that happens. People online make it look so easy to get in and out of pens. Be able to get there, turn around, shut the gate, and it's so easy for them. And they're using freaking mouses and stuff and all. And computers and stuff. I eventually, behind the scenes, am trying to... Right now my computer's on a fritz and I can't use it. Also, we're gonna need these. We're gonna need these little flowers. And I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need this. I put this stuff here in this chest because I knew I was gonna keep needing it to help repair the village. I have currently used up half of all my... what do they call it? I've used up half of my cobblestone, my stones, and I basically also used up almost all of my dirt. So I need to also go on a mission for dirt as well. Another mission for dirt. So that episode will be coming up very soon because I really do need, like... Again, I've said this before. You don't realize how much you need dirt until you've had to repair and repair and repair so much area because of creepers and because of stuff. But now that we got the s.c.p. that like to blow up even bigger and more massive things, now we need even more dirt. Like, I think there's a thing down here. I want you guys to take a look at this. I had just gotten done filling in this whole area full of dirt and managed to get it all nice and thing. And I was right here. There was a tree right here, and I was hiding under a tree, and I basically kept hitting that dang robot with the arm, the chainsaw arm. He finally died, exploded, and this was what was left. The robot is actually worse than a creeper because he takes literally so much room. He literally explodes the entire thing. TNT has got nothing on this guy's death. The problem is... The good thing is that I managed to get him away from the house before I did that and all, because if I put him in the village, he was in the village, I lured him out, put him over there, killed him, and then he damn near killed me. Well, he did kill me multiple times, so just because. If there was a challenge for, like, not dying in Minecraft, I would fail. I am not even 1/10 of the level to where I can just not die in Minecraft. I'm sorry. It's gonna happen. I'm going to die multiple times. I need multiple lives. I need to die and then come back and get my stuff and all. That's just how I play. That's just how I am. Eventually, I hope to get better at Minecraft where I don't die as much. But right now, this is just my gameplay strategy. I need to have multiple lives and I need to come back to life multiple times in the game. That's just how I am and just how I play. Take our spoils of war and put it right here. I'm trying to figure where this came from. There's a bunch of stuff. This came from the Phantom. I noticed when I was playing this game on my own that every single s.c.p. that you kill drops different loot. Now, basically, all of them drop this thing. They all drop the s.c.p. essence, basically. But each one of them also drops something differently. Like, for instance, the robot drops this. The actual robot that explodes drops this, and they drop this. The actual ant drops the thunder material. The rot arm drops this, and I believe drops this. And unfortunately, the little cry guy drops this blast material. And this raw cobalt, I believe, came from something else. I can't remember. And this, I believe, also come from the fountain. So each one of them has something differently. Okay, now no. This raw cobalt I actually dug up because I was digging around in my spare time and I found that stuff underground. I basically just did the uncanny thing that people say don't do in Minecraft. I dug straight down. I had some stuff and I just dug straight down and then I came back with some ladders and I just went all the way down and I mined it. And I also got some raw lithuanium as well. So I got raw lithuanium. And I got some raw cobalt. And I also took some of this black essence. And I also made some of this repair essentials. Because I thought maybe I could need it for something. I also got a block of this. And also echo material. I believe echo material is what the mask is made of. Because the free mask. Also, I will say just quick disclaimer about the, I probably should have put this at the very, very, very beginning of the thing. When you're reading the SCPs of thing, I will say, oh yeah, the faceless deer is also one of them that I did it there too, but I can't remember what it dropped, except for the black, okay. The faceless deer, if you're squeamish, like really squeamish, and don't like sacrifice, and don't like really creepy stuff, avoid that one. SCP-682 is basically just a hard-to-kill reptile that basically eats and kills everything. But if you really want something lighthearted, him versus 999 is adorable. It's really cool. The mask is creepy. It possesses you and like takes over your body and all, and pretends like basically you're its puppet and basically erases you from existence. The Plague Doctor is basically like, he basically is quote-unquote trying to heal the pestilence, but we don't know what the pestilence is. It's basically like a plague, so he sees that he's basically trying to heal the pestilence, but we don't know what that is, but he says he's like a cure of it. But there's like theories on what the pestilence even is, but basically what he is he basically quote-unquote cures you by basically ending your life and then bringing you back as a reanimated dead thing. So that's funny. Not funny, that's sarcasm. It's like, that's enjoyment in a sarcastic way. The mask possesses you, the Plague Doctor kills you and brings you back to life, or then sends a bunch of zombies and stuff after you in the game and stuff. The faceless deer is some weird cultist thing and all. It's a very evil entity that destroys you and can only be brought forward from like a weird, very unsettling means necessary, so he's very evil, and I highly recommend if you're reading SCPs, do yourself a favor and don't read that one, especially if you're squeamish and don't like things like human sacrifice and horrible rituals. And look at all the cute little bees. Let's stop talking about that. Let's just talk about the bees. Look at the cute little bees. Look at the adorable, adorable little bees. Nice, adorable little break from all the madness in the world. Look at the tiny little bees just eating on their little honeycombs and just adorable little bees. Love it. Sorry, I just had to take a break from that for a while because the whole SCP thing is... I love reading them, but I also know that there's a lot of people out there that probably would not like it and everything else. There's a lot of them. Because the thing about SCPs is that there's a bunch of good ones and a bunch of bad ones. There's some of them that are absolutely horrifying, and you don't want to read them, especially like if you're underage or you just get squeamish at the least little horror thing. And there's also me, who has a big tolerance for like horror, because I like the behind-the-scenes stuff and all, and I like how the writing style is and everything. I take it from more of like a creative standpoint over the years, not more like a gritty thing standpoint. I take it more from like an artist standpoint. I've learned to like detach from that a little bit, but not totally detach, because some of it is squeamish to me. I mean, I'm telling you guys to watch out so you can understand it's squeamish to me. But anyway, that's not important, right? I'm always be very careful about which SCPs you do. So I'd avoid the Plague Doctor. Well, unless you're into that sort of stuff. Okay, avoid the Faceless Deer at all costs. Avoid that one. Also, I have not read the one about the puppet yet. The one about the robot or the puppet yet. I just think it's like a other one. The Phantom I've not read. The ones that I would suggest highly is 999. And I think Dr. Wondertainment has a bunch of good ones and everything. There's ones that's like Dr. Wondertainment where he's got like a whole variety. Those are pretty cool. Those are pretty good. So I'd highly recommend those. But that's about it. I'm going to have to end this episode here. I'm sorry we didn't get a bunch done. I'm basically just trying to... well, no. I could just pause it. I just realized I could pause it. Okay. I'm going to take a few minutes real quick and everything to go do something real quick. Something needs my attention. And I'll be right back. You guys won't see it because I'll splice it all together. But I'll be right back and I'll think. Because I really want to read you guys the rules of, like... The reason that I wanted to do this thing is because I realized that we had not read either one of these books, and I really want to take today to read the dang of books. And I'm so sorry that it took almost over 30 minutes and everything to do this. So, I'll be right back real quick, and you guys won't notice, but just give me a few minutes, and I'll be right back.